Right age to get a mobile phone. Ooh, kids are growing older now. I don't know, I guess 12, 13 perhaps.
I think probably about 12 or maybe 10. But I wouldn't say, I think it's important that they can contact mum and dad at school, but I don't think any earlier.
The good thing is that you can kind of track them from a security point of view. You don't, but you also have to take into account what they can actually get hold of. You have to be very protected, I think, with security and what's suitable for them to watch. But from a contact with your parents' point of view, I think quite early.
I think it's good for parents with their kids having a phone, so I'd say 10 years old maybe. A phone in the sense just to be able to communicate more so than a phone to sit there and play on all the time, just so that parents can keep in touch with their kids when they're out and about, I suppose.
I think minimum age 11 when they get ready to change for high school. That way if they've lost their travel card or whatever, they can make that emergency call. But any younger than that I think is crazy.
As soon as they know how to work it. So even if it's like 3-year-old, as long as some type of phone, if they can work it, then yeah, that's fine. Because the technology now is designed around everybody.
I got one when I went to secondary school, and I think that's a good time because you're becoming more independent.
Because children are getting more independent nowadays, probably need a phone younger, but not like a really good one. Like I don't understand when it's like an iPhone and you're like 10 years old.
If they have access to a phone, they can have access to social networking, and you always hear stories about meeting people, and then it's just I don't think it's right. I'd say
what would you say about 13?
13, yeah.
12, 13.
13, 14.
Well, I've still got a daughter who's only 11 and she's about to go to secondary school and she's just got her first one, which I didn't really agree with, but it's peer pressure, they all have them, and I suppose in some ways it's a safety device.
I've had a phone since I was about 9, and I don't necessarily think I was old enough to have it because I never really knew how to use it, or I never really had anyone to contact because I never used to go out properly at that age. But I think at the age when you begin to start interacting and going out with your friends and you need to contact your family, then that's when you
That's when my mum got me my first phone, when I started going out with my friends, which was around 13, 14. So your parents know you're safe, and it's you're more independent then, and you can, if something happened, you can call your parents.
I'm a mum of 2 and I have a 7-year-old, and she already probably knows, she likes the games and what have you, so she probably knows the applications a bit better than I do. It's worrying because of course with the crime implications of having a decent phone, but I suppose when they're old enough to go out and be on their own, it's always safety, isn't it?